Ciao Juventini, welcome back to the JuveCorner cast. It's your daily news show, and I got Nino here, and we're going to give you your latest news on De Winter to make a special return to Juventus. But before that, make sure, of course, to subscribe to both of our channels. We're doing this as well as our new show. You know, it's going to be like a new little Mercato show that I'm doing, trying to bring in some Juventini. So, of course, guys, show the love for both channels. Of course, it's in the title, also in the description below. So make sure to do that. And my name is Gio, and of course, we got Nino here as well again, and we're gonna be doing the Mercato. And yes, here we go. Okay, guys, and let's get into it. Let's get right into it. I mean, Nino, welcome, of course, again. And what do you think about this De Winter news, man? I mean, making a return to Juve, which was a crazy thing, right? I mean, we were talking about it off top, off recording, but we were talking about it. So, I mean, what are your thoughts about it?
Yeah, it's a loaded question for me. I think it perfectly shows that the management is messing up.
Yeah.
Because De Winter was one of our players not too long ago, and we're only buying him back because we can get him for a cheaper price because we have a 20% sale.
Yeah.
So it's kind of leaves a bitter taste in my not on De Winter's part. I really like De Winter, he's a solid player. On the management part, it makes me lose even more faith. I already had zero faith, so now I have negative faith in the management.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not seeing their vision, and this is just adding to that. I would love to have De Winter back. I think he's a strong player and he could be of use, but makes me question the management even more.
Yeah. Exactly. And like I don't even understand with this management, guys. I mean, with the going back with some ex players, even though we've been talking about ex coaches coming back, right? But I just feel like going back with ex players just doesn't make any sense. Like you got rid of the player. You know what I mean? Like why would you get him back? Like I understand like the Winters become solid, but in my opinion, we got rid of him for a purpose. Probably not Juve material. So in my opinion, this is on the management. If we do end up getting him, listen, if he ends up working for Juventus, fine. I say I'm wrong. But at the moment, he plays for what, Genoa, right? So
Yes.
for me, I'm like, I don't really know. For me, I'm not really too sure if we should really go after De Winter. I think we should go for a different profile, especially for Juventus in terms of that. If we were gonna get a player back, why don't we just get Nicolussi Caviglia back? Like, what are we doing, guys? Like, we made a mistake on that one. Go get him again. Like, I don't care. Like, do something about it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. This is the only reason we're going after him is because we have a cheap price.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, and in terms of that, I mean, De Winter, listen, solid player.
Yeah.
Even in his days in the next gen, solid player. Do I think he has a lot to learn still? Yes, 100% has a lot to learn. But the question also is he ready for the Juve stage once again? That's the biggest thing, right? If he does end up coming to Juve, and will he get minutes from the current manager that we have, or even the next manager? Right? We don't even know.
Don't know.
So it's big question marks about that, guys. I mean, let me know, of course, in the comments what you guys think. I mean, if you have any more thoughts about De Winter.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of the financials, what do you think?
Yeah, drop it in the comments, guys. Financially, it's not really the issue. I think we have this problem with a lot of young players.
Yeah.
We bring young players in. We say, oh, we want to, push the youth, and then we sell everybody, or we don't give them a chance to play.
Yeah.
If you don't give players a chance to play, they're not going to be able to prove themselves, and then you're going to sell them. And that happens. That happened to literally every single youth player, besides what Miretti and Fagioli under Allegri, only because Allegri was really into, pushing the youth. And even then, only two players got the chance. We didn't see any other youth players play. That's with
Motta, yeah.
But you see what happens when you give them a chance. And I'm not saying every youth player is Lionel Messi or like,
Mm,
like no, it's not the case. But if you know you have a player who has quality and other Serie A teams are knocking on your door for them, maybe you should take a step back and think about it and be like, why do they want him so much?
exactly.
What are we missing here? You know what I mean?
Yep. What are we missing that they can see, right? That's the
Yeah.
thing. And no, I 100% agree. I mean, we've done it so many times, even you could look at it even this season with Fiorentina. Fiorentina
Yeah.
getting not only Moise Kean, but Fagioli on top of that as well. And
Yeah.
look at them; they're now bowling at Fiorentina, which is crazy. Crazy to
Yeah.
think about, But
Keen Keen I'm not as mad at, but
yeah,
that's a
yeah, of
that's a
course not.
discussion for another day.
Yeah, I mean, but for the winter guys, I mean, for me, listen, if it's at the right price, why not?
Yep.
At the same time, is he ready to make that major step once again to come back to Juve? Is he
Yeah.
is he ready for Juve? Because that's the biggest thing. And also, will the manager want him in his team? That's one. Two, in his style. Because
Mhm.
I don't even know what like if it's Conte. Listen, we all know Conte. He likes to play more experienced players than younger players. So,
It depends
um,
who we get.
yeah,
I don't
you're,
think we should make any moves until we figure out who we get as a coach.
I agree. And this is on Juntli. If he makes his bold move without even knowing like who we're getting, I'm telling you, Juntli, you suck. Get out. Just
Well, there's a few, right? You can
yeah.
buy a striker
Oh
because
yeah.
we are going to need a striker no matter who's the coach. You can buy a defender, like De Winter, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't go spending money for Tonali or money for
Mm,
other positions when you don't know how the coach is going to play. Because
exactly.
then you're wasting money. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I 100% agree with you, and I think that this is one of the things with the winter, right? I mean, it's just like we don't really know what to expect. That's one. Two,
Yeah.
it's also with the coach. Can he fit under their style of play? Can he actually fit into this Juventus team? For me, I'm like, where does he start? Unless Cambiaso leaves, I'm guessing,
hmm
or unless
Uh,
somebody leaves. Right? He's a left back or
yeah. It's probably Lloyd
CB.
Kelly's position. Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, no, he's definitely starting over
It
Lloyd
would
Kelly.
take
So
Lloyd
screw that.
Kelly
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Screw Lloyd Kelly, guys.
We're just running in circles.
Yeah, at this point, man. But yeah, no, listen, Lloyd Kelly. I mean, if he's gonna start over Lloyd Kelly, listen, I'm all for it. But at the same time, he has to be ready for this Juve move because we've seen half the
Yeah.
transfers. They weren't even ready for what it would be like to be a Juve player.
Yeah.
Coop
And
Miners, Nico Gonzalez,
yeah.
like
My problem is we had him at our
yeah,
club when we had a decent back line.
yeah,
And why are you not giving him a chance to grow with some of the best defenders in the world? You're shipping him
exactly.
off to Genoa, who does not have any top tier players. I'm trying to be, talk down on Genoa, right? But this is the fact of the situation. As a young player, you need to grow next to great players.
Hmm.
You need to learn from great players. De Winter going to Genoa gave him confidence, but he could have gotten confidence playing next to Bonucci or playing next to, one of those players who has the experience at
Yeah,
Juventus, at the world stage. Danilo even, because
yeah,
I don't remember if he was here when Bonucci was here. I can't recall.
yeah. I
But
think he was. Hmm.
it's there's when you have players like that playing, why are you not using them to build your next step?
That's the thing, though. And we'll find out shortly, man. I mean, we'll see. It's up to the management at this point. Juntly, you better be doing a good job, man. Else we're
Yeah,
gonna hunt you down, brother.
yeah,
But other than that, of course, thank you, of course, for joining me on this daily news show. I mean, guys, of course, that is all your daily news. Again, of course, subscribe to both channels, and of course, push notifications for more, live shows, and of course, also daily shows like this, new shows. So yeah, man, thank you so much everybody for watching this video. Of course, comment down below what you think about Del Winter making a return to Juventus, and we'll see you in the next one. Ciao ragazzi.